Well, I mean, we have to deal with it, and as coaches, it's going to come up at some point where you're going to have to handle that situation. Again, all coaches, or all the coaches I've had, they've influenced me in some way. And Bill Burton was a guy that probably influenced me as much as anybody. I came up from Double A. In fact, you might have managed against Leo Posada. But Leo, and I love Leo, but he was yell or rant and rave and screaming, and it just, wasn't my style. And if there was something he didn't like, you heard it in front of everybody. You got embarrassed, and Burton, who was a tough guy, different personality, he would bring you in, and he'd let you have it, and he would handle it in that way. And that's the way I probably handle it more than the other way. Now it's to the point where it's embarrassing the club. I have pulled players out for not hustling, but I had a situation last game where I brought a player during the game down in the cage, going, "That's not acceptable. You're a professional, and this shouldn't be happening. You're better than this." But I think the best way is to sit them down and talk about the right way and the wrong way to play this game, honor the game, and that you're not going to tolerate it. They have to know that you're not going to deal with someone that's not playing the game hard and playing it right. But you will have to deal with it at some point, because if you don't, if you give them an inch, they'll run away with it, and then it gets contagious within the club. Now, what we try to do on our club is to get everybody to hold each other accountable to going out there and playing hard, playing the game right. It may not just come from me, but if I have another player and I'm looking for leadership from the other players to say, "Hey, you're better than that," and then now it's coming from their peer, it means a little bit different. It's like you hear from your parent every day, and finally it comes, goes in one ear out the other. But if they're having a teammate telling them, "Hey, get with the program," that means a little bit more to them too. So we do try to get all the players involved in dealing with what you're talking about.